Broadcasting live from the Arena of the Ancients on the Plain of Dominaria, this is Tap Tap Concede. Hello, Graham here.
I am Ben Wheeler.
Nelson reporting for duty.
And today we have an episode I've been looking forward to. We've been trying to get this together for a couple weeks now. This is going to be because we did a Crack-a-Pack episode a couple weeks ago that sort of turned into let's try to stump Ben Wheeler. And so now this is going to be Crack-a-Pack stump off Wheeler versus Nelson.
Turns out we have more than one person around the moon base with an abundance of useless magic knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
After that episode, my living room had a very large whiteboard with just like Urza's Saga commons written all over it, tied together, and like just little like memory.
It's like red string,
just
mind
like
maps or whatever.
mind maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blue dot means it's a green common, right? And if the blue dot's near a green dot, it means it's a green creature common.
All right, sounds like Ben prepped for this, and I decided not to do any prep at all. So I'm just putting that out there.
So before we get into
Go easy on me, YouTube comments.
Before we get into that, a reminder that this show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/LRR for all of your Card Kingdom needs. They just got the new buttons in. The current one says, disregard my life total. Very, very nice.
It's got a little bob near it. It's
when they
nice.
tweeted the picture, it was a picture of Dark Confidant with the button on it.
Yeah.
So, we, as always, we recommend Card Kingdom because we think they're great, and you should use them.
I believe that line came from a recent Commander game where it was somebody attempting to engage in political machinations.
Yes.
And then be like, you should attack this person. But you're still at 40. Disregard my life total.
Yes, that's irrelevant. And of course, everything that we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun, or now by joining here as a YouTube member. So thank you if you choose to support us in that way. We really appreciate it. Now, the way this is going to work is that Wheeler and Nelson are each going to roll one of these enormous d20s, and then whoever wins that will get to go first. And by going first, I mean selecting a pack for the other to be obliged to guess from. We have a selection of packs that we pulled that are from the Breadth of Magic earlier, because that would be more challenging. But you were saying that you wanted to have one set veto before we begin.
Before we have any idea of what packs we can have
because
in
they
front
don't
of us.
know.
No, yeah, just one veto.
Okay.
Because if there's Fate Reforged
Really?
in front of me,
That's so recent.
I know Whisperer of the Woods.
Did you just not play Fate Reforged?
Yeah, I took a break during that one set. And that's
Do you not like bananas?
Oh, I like bananas.
What about fish? I'm sure you've got at least 2 cards from that set.
I have the rares. I'll know the rares and
Right.
like maybe an uncommon, but like
If you see this face, you're going to guess it.
I know the fish.
He's
I know
got
the
it.
fish. Well, I know the good ones, but then it's Whisperer of the Wilds.
Nothing
Cut.
else.
And I don't even know if that's the name.
And
That's a
then,
card.
Nelson, what's your veto set?
I missed Battle Bond. I was like having a kid or something. Something
All right.
happened. I don't want to have to guess a Battle Bond set because I ran the PPR, but then I never like held the cards in my hand. Never drafted it. I haven't drafted Battle Bond once. It's a sad story.
All right.
I would like to.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's roll, and then I'll tell you what packs we set aside.
Okay.
For these purposes. So go ahead. You can, 8 from Wheeler and 4 from Nelson. Okay. So Wheeler gets to choose Nelson's pack first.
I get to get stumped first.
Here's what we've selected. We're probably not going to get to all of these over the course of the episode, but they're here if we need them. Born of the Gods, Dark Ascension, Battle Bond was one of the ones that we had selected.
Woo, feeling good.
Time Spiral, Saviors of Kamigawa, Torment, Invasion, Planeshift, Nemesis, and Alliances.
Wow, that is the breadth of magic.
Yeah.
You guys are nice. Thanks for sending us all these old packs.
Yeah. So
What am I opening first,
What
Ben?
do you want Nelson to step up to the plate with first?
This is interesting.
Okay.
This is why draft is so popular.
How much do you two know about each other's magic history that you know where your blind spots
I
are?
have to make picks that will lead Nelson into thinking I don't know one of these lesser sets, but boy, do I know some of these.
Getting to go
cards.
first is fairly powerful because you can push off whatever your least known set is.
Yeah.
But Ben's already
May
trying
I?
to double
Yeah.
weasel me on that point of strategy.
I think I want to give you Born of the Gods.
All
I'll take
right.
it.
All right, Born of the Gods. This pack was given to us by Fuzzy Genius via mail time.
So I like that term. I don't know if that's something that you just came up with, but the term he's trying to double weasel me.
No, that's regular Yellow
yeah.
Jacket lingo, right?
We haven't
there.
even gotten to the double triple weasel.
Yeah, there's various
But
weasels all the way
that's like
down.
that's a combination of like trying to weasel out and also double also like reverse psychology. I guess it's
Yeah.
a combination. Give him the old double weasel.
That's right.
So this is non-binding and has no bearing on any sort of bragging rights or anything. But do you have a guess as to where you're going to be out of 15 on this pack?
I played a fair bit of Born of the Gods, but it was a long time ago, and it's the worst set in Magic's history. So I think I'm going to get a 12.
All right, your first one.
Okay, so where am I? How does this even work? Where do I look?
I'm not going to put it on the reader
'Kay.
until you've locked in your guess.
'Kay.
So you just can't look at what's in my hand.
Okay,
that's
so
all.
I look anywhere.
All right, Scouring Sands is the first one.
So, and my answer is just mana cost and text box?
Yeah.
And card type?
Yeah.
Okay. Red and a colorless sorcery. Creatures your opponents control are dealt 1 point of damage. Scry 1.
Holy moly, you nailed it. I'm honestly surprised because I would never have gotten Scouring Sands because I never saw it played.
It's actually one of the better hurly-burlies ever.
Wow.
There's a hurly-burly that costs 1 now, so that's better.
It does lose out on the name, though.
And we have... Yeah.
It's not a hurly.
We have a joke that recent new applicant to Twitter, actually the Goozler, our friend John Rickard, kept up over the years since Lorwyn that Hurly Burly is the best Magic card of all time because that's just a joke whenever your opponent has 3 1/1s that are killing you.
It's a hurly.
All right, next up, Chorus of the Tides.
2 blue and 3 colorless for a 4/4 creature with tribute 1 and flying, and if you don't pay the tribute, they return a permanent of their choice to their hand.
I want to know what card you are talking about. 'Cause
Okay.
that sounds like a real card.
All right, what
Chorus
is
of the
this one?
Tides is 3 and a blue for a 3/2 flying with heroic, and when you target it, you scry 1.
All right. When I said 12, I thought I was going to get to see the art.
Oh, no.
I'm new to the stump off.
That's a cool
Weirdly.
snapping drake, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Moon Heron, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what tribute. Oh, right, tribute was like you have to
Your opponent
has to
chooses.
do a thing.
Yeah. It's
And
the
if they
browbeat
don't,
mechanic.
then you
yeah.
get to right. I forgot
Yeah.
that they codified that as a thing. All right, Fellhide Brawler.
2 generic and 1 red for a 2. Or wait, or is it the 1 and a black one? It's definitely a Minotaur, and I want to say it's a 2/2 or a 2/3.
I will tell you, it
That
is
makes
definitely
sense.
a Minotaur.
Okay. Okay, let's go. All right. It's 1 generic and 1 black for a 2/2 Minotaur that can't block alone? Or can't block unless you control another Can't block unless you control another Minotaur.
Nailed it. Absolutely correct.
Okay.
Good job.
I think I'm almost out here. Those weirdly were the 2 cards I know. Yeah. Please be the 2/4 landfall one that gets played. Yeah.
Swordwise Centaur.
Okay, it's 2 generic and a green for 3/3. No, it's 2 green for a 3/2 trample.
Very, very close. 2 green. Sorry, green for a 3/2.
3/2 vanilla. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm so
If it means anything, I've got like 2 out of 5, and I definitely thought I was getting at least 4 out of 5. Like for the Minotaur,
Yeah.
you started saying red. I'm like, idiot. It's very clearly 2 and a black for a 3, and it's nope.
Yeah. No, this is hard when you just get the name.
Yeah.
If you get the art, I feel like
The art
you're
makes it a
90%
lot easier,
better
yeah.
at it. Yeah.
Can we ask for the artist?
Sure, I'll read you the flavor text too if you want.
I don't need any of that. Doesn't
All right.
You want
Sorry.
to read all of this?
Sure.
Chapter
It's
2.
a chunk of the Theriad. Yeah, why not? That one was very close. That's.
Thank you.
I'm on the
Half
fence.
point?
I'm on the fence about giving you that one.
That's
Honestly,
fine. That's fine.
Griffin Dreamfinder.
3 generic and 2 white for a 1/4 flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target enchantment from your graveyard to your hand.
You were chuckling there.
Yeah, because it just sounds like you made up this card. Griffin Dreamfinder?
You got it exactly correct. Ooh. Good job.
Thanks. Yeah, I played this card a bit in draft. Or at least
It's a
drafted
good
it.
card.
It is.
It gets played a tiny bit in, I want to say, Pauper, it did for a while.
Until,
Probably, yeah.
There's a better
Custody
replacement.
Squire.
Yes. Custody
Oh,
Squire is
yeah,
a better
one.
one. Yeah.
Eye gouge.
1 black. Instant. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. If it's a Cyclops, destroy it.
That also sounds made up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely correct. I love the flavor on eye gouge.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Aspect of Hydra.
1 green. Instant. Target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is your devotion to green. This card was actually in standard.
This card's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the not the engine, because the engine was the Badgers,
the-
but
yeah.
this is
The
what
Badger
made our
pants.
This pushed
our charging
Badger
deck.
into tier 1.
Yeah,
Well,
Badger
this was
pants.
one of our favorite drafts when we were still doing stuff for MTG Academy, when they had, because Mitgo would do that thing where when Born of the Gods came out, even though it wasn't a quote real draft format, you could do for like a week, you could draft triple Born of the Gods. And so we had this deck with like 5 charging Badgers and a bunch of Sword by Centaurs and aspects of Hydra, and it was just like, all right, like every turn it was just we attack with 3 charging Badgers, and they're like, I block this one, and we're like, fooled you, it's huge now. Taste it. And it was the deck went 3-0. It was stupid.
And that's why Charging Badger is.
That's why it's
in the intro
Yeah,
to
exactly.
LRMTG.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, they gave away from this set Charging Badger, but I was going to get it.
All right. Mortal's Resolve.
1 white mana instant. Target creature gets protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Scry 1.
May I?
Yeah.
Is it indestructible?
Is it 1 in a green +1/+1 indestructible?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I just know this from the art because
Yes.
it's just like, I don't know, he looks kind of shocked that his sword cut through wood.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, it's a massive club, so it makes, a bit of sense. But the guy, he's just like, oh, I can't believe that worked.
This is the free space on your bingo square. Divination.
2 generic and a blue, sorcery, draw 2 cards.
Correct. Acroan Skyguard.
1 generic and 1 white for a 1/1 creature soldier, maybe human soldier. 1/1 flying and heroic, generic heroic. When you target this, it gets +1/+1. A counter. Sorry. When you target with this creature with a spell, it gets a +1/+1.
absolutely correct. Don't worry too much about creature types. I
Okay.
think that's
All right.
But you did absolutely nail that one.
This one was easy because it was actually a draft first pick.
Satyr Nix Smith. Nick Smith is hyphenated.
Yeah. Great.
Is it short for Nixolus?
Can I get a cheat? Can I ask if it's common or uncommon? Have we done the commons yet?
It is uncommon. That's fair. I think that's fair.
Okay.
He's just like, that's his mother and father
Yeah.
last name. It's a hyphenated
Yeah.
family.
You can just call me Satyr, dude. It's easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Nixolinia Smithsonian.
Okay. 2 generic and 1 red for a 2/1 creature, and it has whatever becomes untapped ability. Whatever the becomes untapped ability, you may pay 3 mana to make a 3/1 trample that gets haste and you have to sacrifice end of turn.
You are so very close. So that ability is called Inspire.
Inspire.
Yeah.
Oh, it has haste.
It also has haste.
It has haste.
Yeah.
Shit.
I got to kill multiple people with this card.
This card was
at
fun.
Seattle.
It was
I got
fun.
it in there was a Born of the Gods in our Chaos draft, and I was just like, well, all these cards are unplayable except for this one like Goblin Chariot.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think I've just decided that for both participants, I'm going to be very generous with the points. So with this combined with the Swordwise Centaur, we'll call that a full point.
Okay, I got a half point for missing
right.
haste. I'll take it.
Odunos River Trawler.
Okay. Odunos. The River Trawler is...
I have this Robo Rosewater card.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a black zombie with a white inspired ability, I think. I want to say that it's a 2... No, it was the War of the Spark one. It's a 2/3. Maybe this is a 2/3 as well. I think it's a 2/3 for 1 and a black creature with inspired, pay white mana to get a creature back from your graveyard to your hand. Some amount of white mana. Let's say it's 1 and a white.
Like each part of what you said was so close.
So, yeah, that's fine.
But,
Don't give it to me.
the totality is wrong.
Way off. Yeah.
That's so it's 2 and a black for a 2/2.
Okay.
ETB, you get an enchantment back to your hand, and then
enchantment creature cards.
And single white and sack it.
No, I wasn't going to remember.
Again.
I wasn't going to remember.
Your description sounded like what it may have started as. In
No kidding.
Yeah. They're like, no, it has to be 3.
We gotta do more for
It
this.
has to be 3. Okay, that's
good.
fine.
All right, here we
I
go.
don't get the point.
Here's our last uncommon.
Okay.
Sunbond.
3 generic and 1 white aura. Something about gaining life. Whenever this enchanted creature dies, gain life equal to its power. Fuck. That's all
So
right.
you got the you got the type and the mana cost correct.
Yeah.
What
It turns into an ageless entity.
what's that mean?
Enchanted creature. Whenever you gain life, you put that many counters on it.
Oh.
That is correct, yeah.
Cool.
All right, and the rare Fellhide Spirit Binder.
I thought the rare was going to be easier. Fellhide Spirit Binder.
Yep.
That's just a napkin you drew on.
Yeah. A totally real Magic card.
Okay.
OC Don't Steal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, really? Okay. I might actually know this one because I definitely tried to make this deck work.
That was a hint.
Well, I mean,
But not really.
the name of it is a hint, at least for part of
You've
it.
given away everything.
Okay.
It's 1 green for a 1/1 trample.
Yeah, exactly. No. Okay, I almost want to give up, but I'll say that it's a black creature and it gets enchantments back from your graveyard. A lot of cards did that in this set.
It involves enchantments. It's red because it's the other
Yeah,
Minotaur
I
color.
have to tap out completely.
Yeah. So 3 and a red
sad.
for a 3/4 with Inspired. Whenever it becomes untapped, you may pay 1 and a red. If you do, put a token onto the battlefield that is a copy of another target creature, except it's an enchantment as well. It gains haste and then exile at the beginning of the next end step.
It says a lot about this set when I'm looking at this and seeing like, 4 mana 3/4. Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. I want a Windmill Slam aspect of Hydra out of this pack, I think. Or maybe, I don't know.
So 8.
Okay, I got 8. I thought I would get 12. I think if maybe I would have done a little better if I saw the art.
Well,
okay.
Now Wheeler's in the hot seat. What are you going to give him?
I need to try and take 5 points off of him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's an easy one. I kind of just want to give him the newest one.
Oh no, please don't.
I'll save that.
You vetoed Battle Bond. He didn't.
That's true. Yeah, I can give him
Battle
Battle
Bond's
Bond.
fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
Or is he just saying that? Anything's possible here
Maybe
at this
battle.
game we just
I'm
made
giving you Planeshift.
up. All right.
You're welcome.
Planeshift
Uh,
from the distant year of
I did
1993.
I can't believe the
No,
rare.
it's
don't.
99.
2001.
2001?
Yeah. This was given to us by Chris or Karn888 at PAX East 2019. Thank you.
Thanks, Karn.
So I guess a lot of this is like which of these sets have the most like Highlander playables in them? Because I mean that's going to be a lot of the cards that you're looking at a lot.
I've drafted Invasion Block a couple of times, but I don't know a lot of, and I've gotten a lot of dirt plane chase rares from those old like 50 rare cards from Magic the Gathering
the
for $10
repacks.
that me as a kid was like, oh yeah, look at that value.
So I've rearranged the pack so that it's commons on commons rare.
Thank you.
Because it's not how it is normally. So let us begin. Volcano Imp.
3. Oh no. Oh no.
I got nothing for
his
you.
brain just
Oh
escaped.
god.
Just dribbled
I
out
know
his
the
ears.
I know the art.
This is actually so hard if you didn't draft the set like 10 times.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
This is really challenging.
3 and a black for a 1/2 flyer that has an activated ability that's a red. I don't remember what it is. I think it's sacrifice it to shock something,
That was
Yeah.
so good.
or you kill an attacking creature. Is that
It might kill an attacking creature.
3 and a black for a 1/2 flying?
It's not picking up on the reader.
It's a 2/2 flying.
It's not.
it's this one.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
It's Grape Shot.
Why did
Awesome.
it think that
Oh,
was
how did
Grape
I-
Shot?
Can you imagine?
I guess
What set is this?
Planeshift.
Planeshift.
This is we are.
Did you put in Planar Chaos?
Yeah, that's a problem.
Oh, and I guess like the fiery wings from the imp, it was like, I guess that's Grape Shot? Anyway, so Volcano Imp is 3 and a black for a 2/2 flying imp. And the activated ability is 1 and a red, and it gains first strike until end of turn. So
This just means there's
Close,
another
but-
imp out there that I don't know. I know the art for it, but I don't know. Maybe it's. No, you know what?
Those imps, they like fire, you know?
I'm just waiting for Paul to give me the go ahead that we got the right set there.
Maybe I should have asked to.
Thomas M. Baxa.
I think
I might have gotten a better because he's got a very distinct style.
I think if you want the artist, you should
Oh,
get
yeah,
it.
absolutely. Its claws cut
But
faster
I was
than
so-
I knew
flame
Fellhide
flickers.
Spirit Binder's artist wasn't going to help
I
me.
was so zoned in on. Well, I knew the art for this card, which I didn't.
Oh,
I think I was thinking of maybe Foul Imp.
Well, that's a 2/2 as well.
Or a something Bloodsucker from Odyssey.
ew.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
There it is.
Hey.
Volcano Imp. Looking
Sorry,
real good.
I was
All right.
I was trying to remember what block that was from. I
Right.
forgot that I was like looking at all the like future, the like future sight and stuff. I forgot that wasn't the block this was in.
Right.
You can make your excuses, but clearly at this table, a lack of encyclopedic knowledge of Magic sets is not going to earn our respect.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. Next up, Hunting Drake.
Oh yeah, this isn't going to go well.
I'm 0 for 2 here.
Hunting Drake. 3 and a blue. Wait, Hunting Drake.
Yes, Hunting Drake.
Oh, this might be the Kavu one. I think this is 2 and a 3. Oh, Family Channel. 3 and a.
You want the artist?
Yeah. Yes,
Wayne
please.
England.
This is actually relevant.
Okay.
It's not the Kavu one then, I think. 3 and a blue for a 2/3 flying. When it ETBs, you bounce a Kavu.
No.
Oh,
I'm like becoming a fan of Wheeler right now.
4
He's getting so close here.
and a blue for a 2/2 flyer. ETB bounce a red or green.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
this.
Actually,
And you want to bounce a Kavu.
Griptide rather a red or green creature. Put it on top of its owner's library.
Oh, it's not even you control. Oh, I see. It's a Mana
it's,
War.
Okay, it's
a Mana
all
War
right,
form.
But it goes on top of the library.
I'm thinking of a. This is just the imp all over again because there's a different Drake somewhere in this block that does that.
I like that the perspective is completely weird, but there's like a herd of beefalo underneath it, even though it's facing up. It's very odd camera choice.
Honestly,
Wayne.
from here, it looks like this Drake's protecting its pine cone collection.
It really does, doesn't it? All right, Falling Timber. Never in a million years would I get this one.
Falling Timber.
The stumpening is real.
Can I get the artist, please?
Eric Peterson.
You're stumped by falling timber.
But
I'm
I'm feeling better about my Born of the Gods pack here.
feeling dumb about.
This art is so weird. I'm gonna tell you this because I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. There's like, it's a wide shot, and there's a very, very tiny person with a sword having a fight in one corner, and then there's like a very, very tiny person riding what looks like a very, very tiny. What's the Transformer? Grimlock. Looks like he's riding a tiny Grimlock burning.
I'm gonna
burning a
hard. I'm gonna
forest.
hard pass on this. But if it's like that fog with kicker, I'm gonna be very upset.
bad news.
Oh, it's the fog with kicker.
Oh, no way. It's the 3 and a green. You prevents 3 damage, sack a land, additional cost. If you pay the kicker, it's fog.
It's a different kicker with fog.
Okay, I know.
It's a different kicker with fog. You've had this,
fog kicker.
okay.
This
Yeah.
is 2 and a green, instant, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to you this turn. Kicker, sack a land. If you pay the kicker, prevent all combat damage. Another target creature will deal this turn.
I shouldn't have listened to your description of the art.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's on me.
But look, there's like a tiny... look.
Because when you were starting to talk about the art, I was like, please mention it's like a corn maze or something, please. And then
It is though. It's weird, and there's like a tiny
It does
Grimlock
look like a weird
with
corn maze, but not
breathing
quite.
fire. Look,
oh yeah.
so odd. All right, Nightscape Familiar.
One in a black for a 1/1. Blue and red spells cost 1 less. 1 in a black. Regenerate Nightscape Familiar.
Yay.
Bam! There we go. Shows up in cubes sometimes.
Oh,
This
card
all
used-
Highlander maybe
This card
board
used
pretty
to be
regularly.
like a Highlander staple and played an extended.
I
too.
have one in my box where I'm like, is it going in this time? Like you think about it for Storm or
Yeah.
various weird decks.
Oh, sorry, this is the Falling Timber.
Yeah.
I hadn't switched over to.
Can we zoom in and
yeah, no, it was up there.
and
Oh, I see. Sorry.
enhance
It's Falling
along the
Timber.
Z-axis?
Let me get
there?
some eyes on that Grimlock.
And then
Yeah.
there's Nightscape Familiar. So,
We got one.
Daring Leap.
Oh god, it's a leap of some sort. I
Yep.
believe is this the white? It's white and a blue instant creature. Target creature gets +1/+1 in flying.
Again, very close. It's 1 white blue. Target creature gets +1/+1
right?
flying
Yeah,
and first strike.
And first strike.
We're a
Okay.
half point. I think
Yeah.
total we should be definitely at 2 points now.
Yeah,
I'll take quarter points for
I
this.
agree.
No, I think
agree.
with that one and the imp, you're at 2 points.
Yeah. Just what? Okay.
You give me the imp over the fog.
Whatever. Well, yeah, I think in total right now we have
Yeah.
to. I think I am
We're just
giving you
sort
a
of-
quarter
all right,
point.
all right,
You got
all right,
4
I
don't
quarter
think
points
it's
now.
We're looking in aggregate here.
Now, hold on,
You
that
got
imp
two
didn't count,
points
but
so
that
far.
fog.
Disciple of Kangi.
Are you sure you're not reading from the Board of the Gods pack? Disciple of
Disciple of Kangi.
It's just hearing Graham
K-A-N-G-E-E.
read these card names is having a weird effect.
Sort of feel like you're like disassociating
Yeah.
from Magic
Is this
cards.
a?
I'm starting to understand why
oh.
people watch this show.
I think this is a 2.
Thank you.
No, 3. 3 black. Is this the dome? Part of me thinks it's the domain -X one, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 mana, 3 black for a 2/1. Tap target creature gets -X, or maybe it's -X/O equal to domain.
No.
No, okay.
I weirdly knew that this was going to be something about a bird because I think I've sold a copy of like Kangi Bird Captain or something. So I knew it'd be a white card, and I thought it'd be like a flying creature or bird.
Okay,
but I didn't know anything else about it.
I thought the bird lord. I guess the bird lord's an invasion.
But his name is Kangi.
Yeah,
her
yeah.
name, Kangi.
Yeah.
I think is a bird
The
character.
blue white one. So I have no idea what.
This is 2 and a white for a 2/2, does not fly. 2 and a white for a 2/2 wizard. Blue and tap, target creature gains flying and becomes blue until end of turn.
Oh, I would. I've
This
never
is
seen this card.
Ludicrous, yeah.
I've never seen this.
Nice art by Wayne England, though.
Yeah. Keldon Mantle.
Oh.
Sounds like it's from
this
Beta.
is it. Oh god, one in a red aura. You pay a red to give it first strike. You pay a red to give it fire breathing.
Oh, like it just has fire.
It
breathing?
has 2 abilities. Yeah.
It actually has 3 abilities. I'll give you
What?
another. I'll give you another stab at it. I'll give you one more stab at the
So
text box.
fire breathing, first strike, haste.
So think of the.
Think of the Keld.
Are they wedges? Are they shards? What are
Shards.
they? Yeah, they're shards.
It's got 3
Oh,
abilities.
this is-
They cost
it's
they
the
cost
Jund
different
one,
mana.
right?
Yeah.
It's the Jund one. There's
It
the
is.
fire breathing.
Big hints
fire
now, but let's see if you can
Yeah.
get it. Let's see if we can get it.
Fire breathing, trample, regenerate.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Single black. So yeah, 1 in a red, enchant creature. Single black, regenerate. Single red, fire breathing. Single green, trample.
Okay.
Art by Roy.
I think I was thinking of a visions card.
Are we going to give it to him? I think we should get it.
I'll take
let's
a
take
quarter,
a point.
I'll take a quarter point.
All right.
I'll take 3/8 of a point.
Okay. Sisse's Ingenuity. Sisse, who has been doing crunches. Good lord.
Sisse's Ingenuity. Is this... This is
Just recently actually showed up again.
Yeah.
Cisse in Commander... What is it called? Commander 2020 or
it was
Commander
in
2019?
It's in Horizons. She's
Right, she's in Horizons.
She's in
Oh,
Horizons.
okay, Horizons, yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is just like an aura for 1 blue.
Gerard is
that
in Commander
gives
2019.
plus 0, plus
Tangarth.
2, and then has some ability that is really bad. It's not relevant. I'm pretty sure it like either returns the Ingenuity when it becomes the target or something like that. I think it says target and spells or abilities on there. But it's the blue aura for 1.
It is a single blue aura.
Yeah, this is so bad. I forget. That's all.
You're
I
right
got.
there.
Yeah, ETB draw a card, and
You draw a card?
Yeah.
I take it back. This
and
card's
the
great.
enchanted creature gets 2 and a blue. Target creature becomes the color of your choice.
And
until
she's
end of
driving
turn.
the... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, with squee there. Yeah.
Does cycle for a blue.
Okay, again, there's another card in here.
Amphibious Kavu.
Oh, this one is... Nope, not going to finish that sentence. 3 and a green that has some kind of blue ability, or it has... You give it Island Walk. I know the art. The art's like a big frog-looking gross thing that's facing like this way on the art. No, it's jumping out towards you. It's probably away in England, right?
Yes,
it is away in England.
It is away in
I know
England.
the art.
Yeah. It's a big
4 mana, 3/2. 4 mana.
sort of a maroon
Yeah,
kind of.
3
looking.
and a green for a 3/2. That you pay 1 in a blue to give it Island Walk or something.
Is it more fun if we spoil the card for everyone watching immediately and then close our eyes while we're recounting it? Should we start doing that?
2 and a blue for a 2/2.
Okay.
Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by
2 and
1
a
or more.
green.
Sorry, 2 and a green. Pardon me. 2 and a green for a 2/2. Whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by 1 or more blue and black creatures, it gets +3/+3 until end of turn. But you're right about the art.
Yep.
You did remember what that looked like.
Or were you imagining a different Waiting with Kavu?
I should have just said Planeshift. Not Fate Reforged.
Yeah,
I could
apparently.
probably just say, it's a morph with Trample, and be like, yeah, you're right. Not, sorry, I forgot the Kavu that if it's blocked by 1 or more black and or blue creatures, it gets +3/+3.
Yeah.
Of course.
I would still only have 1 card so far from here, and it's Nightscape Familiar.
What about the Pygmy Kavu?
That's 1 in a green that you tap it to make something red? Or is it 1 in a red that you tap? It's a 2/1?
I don't think
It's
you're up
wha-
on your Kavu.
No, I haven't played Kavu
it's
since
so weird.
like 2000. I played FTK, of course, but other than that one, like maybe I played a vicious Kavu at some time. I don't know. Oh, this is it's 2 in a red, right? 2 in a red for 2/1. You tap to give something Swamp Walk.
You're thinking of a different Kavu. This is 3 and a green for a 1/2. ETB, draw a card for each black creature your opponents control.
I've played this card in Proto Highland. I played this card as a kid. I can't. Now I'm just upset.
I feel
Sorry,
like
bud.
all the Kavu get together with all the Goyfs and complain about Flametongue Kavu and Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
They're like, what about the rest of us? We're cool too.
They're all like in a hallway, like just whining about it. Yeah.
Magnivore, you're with us, right?
Here's our last-
Magnivore.
I gotta go, guys.
team.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right,
Boomerangs are about.
Here's our last comment. Bog down.
Bog down.
Bog down.
Apply directly to forehead. This is. Oh no! 2 and a black for a mind. It's a mind rot, and then if you sacrifice a land, you hit them for 3, or is it a creature? You sacrifice something. There's a kicker. It's 2 and a black mind rot kicker. If you sacrifice, you hit them for 3 instead.
Hit them for 3
Cards,
I'm going to give you that. It's
That's fine.
right?
The kicker is sack 2 lands.
Sack 2 lands.
2 lands.
We're calling that a point. That's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, 2 and a black for a mind rot. But if you sack 2 lands as well, you
can both be
discard 3 instead.
Great.
Yeah, it's not good. All right, uncommon. Warped Devotion.
2 and a black enchantment. Whenever a permanent is returned to an opponent's hand, they discard a card. It might be symmetrical.
It is actually. It's whenever it's returned to a player's
Yeah.
hand, that player discards. Good job.
Fun fact: rare shifted up, went from uncommon to a rare in 8th edition,
Really?
and 9th, I think.
Huh.
They're just like, yeah, it's too good.
All right.
Better make it a rare.
Weird.
Wow. Sawtooth Loon.
2 white and a blue. It's a gating creature that's a 2/2 flying, and I forget the rest.
Also 8th edition Warp Devotion.
Yeah, the
It's pretty amazing
Weird.
picture.
It's a what creature, sorry?
gating. So when it ETBs, you have to return a blue or a white creature. So a creature that shares a color with it, effectively.
Yes.
to your hand. And
That,
it's
everything that you've said is correct. There is one other ability.
I can't remember if it's an ETB or if it just has first strike. I think it has first strike.
It's an ETB.
It's an ETB.
Yeah.
You
Draw two cards
and
and then put 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of your library.
yeah, it's a Heather Hudson. There's this.
Look at this terrifying bird.
It looks like it has first strike.
This one's funny. There's this huge thing about Heather Hudson and Suntail Hawk having
Yeah.
like so many legs, and this is one card that is brought up as a reference of being like, now Heather Hudson has done weird birds in the past, including Sawtooth Loon, which is the only reason I know what this card does. Well, somewhat.
You've probably cleaned a lot of these up out of the shop too.
Yeah, there's.
Sunscape Battle Mage.
Well, this is the white, 2 and a white, and it has 2 different kickers.
Mm-hmm.
One
I
of
guess I
them.
shouldn't be confirming as we go, but yes.
No, yeah, it's a 2/2.
I'm going to stop giving you feedback now.
Yeah, I think the blue kicker bounces a card, and the white kicker, the green kicker, just destroys an artifact. This is one of the. Oh no, wait. No, that's the Esper Battle Mage. It's not Thunderscape. That's all I know. Or Thornscape. Thornscape's the good one.
Thornscape's the good one.
the green one.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, 2 and a white. The blue kicker is you bounce something, and then the green kicker is you naturalize. Let's go with that.
You're rocking a solid half point for this card. It is 2 and a white for a 2/2. It has a green kicker and a blue kicker.
Yeah.
The green kicker, 1 and a green, destroy a creature with flying.
Oh, is the other one loot?
And the blue kicker is just divination. It's literally just 2
Pay
and a
3
blue.
and draw 2 cards. Yeah.
Just 2 and a blue, draw 2 cards.
6 mana.
What a great card.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this card doesn't seem that bad. I'm a little surprised. I've never cast it.
And finally, Mog Sentry.
Oh yeah.
I know this one.
So this is a 1 mana 1/1 that
What kind of
mana? Red mana.
Yeah.
It's a goblin. And it has whenever whenever an opponent plays a spell on your turn, it gets +2/+2.
Close enough.
+3/+3.
No,
No.
it's just whenever an
The
opponent plays
player
a spell.
Oh, whenever they play a spell, it gets bigger.
Yeah, it gets +2/+2.
I had a
Nice.
deck with 4 of this.
I actually was gonna fumble that trigger. I thought it had something to do with blocking it. I thought it was like when they block the 2 creatures that get plus
The
2/+2.
8th edition art for this is like phenomenal, by the way. This one is just kind of a shirtless green dude.
It's a little creepy.
But the 8th edition one is just kind of like bam. Really looks like a sentry. Yeah. That's some good magic.
I mean, to be
art.
fair, it's also a shirtless green dude, but
Yeah, but less.
Did Ben get 4?
So, like, for sure...
Oh yeah, you got
For sure 4, and Loon was close, and then, I don't know, enough were other close.
so
that
6 or 7.
It's, yeah.
Let's just call it 7. I think he deserves a 7 out of there.
we've established Planeshift. That's definitely hard mode on that one.
Yeah.
There's just
how you
so-
gonna...
well,
how you
I was gonna get 1.
There's just so many cards that are like, hey, do a thing with a color.
What are you gonna lob back Nelson's way?
Yeah.
So something
Can't be Battle Bond.
Something I noticed. Do you find that like when you hear the name of the card, the first thing that you remember is this is good or this is bad?
Maybe.
It's like I don't know what this is, but I remember that it's bad.
I have 2 reactions. There's or 3. There's I don't know, and oh yeah.
So, Wheeler has selected Nemesis
Great.
for your... You sound thrilled about that. This pack of Nemesis was given to us by...
I've shown my hand.
K Raccoon at PAX East 2019. Let me know when you're good there, Paul.
Okay, do you want me to close my eyes and show the world?
No, it's okay. I'm just
Okay.
going to rearrange
All
this so it's
right.
commons
All right.
first.
All
All right. Sky Shroud Cutter.
1 green. Is that? And 1 generic for 2/1 with reach. That's what I'm saying.
No, this one's weird as hell.
Man.
Great. Yeah.
Sure.
Yep, jump in.
3 and a green for a 2/1 is as long as you control a forest as an alternative cost, you can have an opponent gain life to cast it for free.
It's a 2/2, but
It's a
yeah,
2/2?
they
Whoa,
can gain.
it's-
You can have your opponent gain
Gain
5
5
life
And then get it
and
for
just
free.
play it
Get
for
it for
free.
free.
Yeah, it's a
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. Yeah, is a weird looking.
Cat thing.
Thanks, Tony.
Beast. Okay.
Scoodlow.
I like
Scudio.
so there,
Susudio.
That's an L.
there are lots of
Scudlow.
there's lots of there's
Scudlow.
rift cutters, path cutters, sky cutters, heel cutter,
Yeah.
mist cutter. This is the only just
Cutter,
cutter.
yeah.
He just cuts things.
Yep.
Don't like it.
I'm a knife.
Cutting around.
Yeah. Cut.
Flame Rift.
Oh, I get one. Okay, so it's a generic and a red for a sorcery. Flame Rift deals 4 damage to each player.
That is correct. Ba-bam. Whoops, sorry. Spineless Thug.
Okay, 1 generic and 1 black for a 2/2. Can't block.
That's correct.
It was reprinted in 8th edition.
And wasn't it in one of the Masters sets?
I doubt it.
I think 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Wow.
Or some variant. Maybe that was
for you,
the
Spineless
3
Thug.
mana one. There's
Getting
like a
into
3
a
mana
Masters
variant.
Because I thought they had like the Rebels and Mercenaries in.
Nope.
No, what
Last
am I
printing was
thinking
10th
of?
edition.
I'm thinking of a Rebel, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, cool. Lawbringer.
Well, 1 generic and 1 white for a 1/1 with pay white, tap target creature. That's my guess.
No.
Nope, didn't get it.
2 and a white for a 2/2. You tap it and sacrifice it to exile a red creature.
Yeah, which you do apparently by tearing its nipples off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's
Brutal.
what I was talking about with Mog Sentry.
Yeah.
You know, one of them is
That is odd illustration of this ability from Matt Kavoda there.
You're about to fight the law and not win.
Yeah. Accumulated knowledge.
Okay, 1 generic and 1 blue.
Where'd all these play?
For yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not fair. For I believe sorcery. Actually, I can't remember if it's a sorcery or an instant. Damn. I'm gonna say it's a sorcery. No, I'm gonna say it's an instant. Draw a card, then draw a card for each accumulated knowledge in your graveyard. Instant or sorcery?
Instant.
Instant.
Okay, I went with instant.
All graveyards.
Every AK.
All
every
graveyards.
We'll give you that one, don't worry.
All right.
Oh, there's more cards I'm familiar with.
Uh-oh.
Blastoderm.
2 generic and a green, 2 green. So 4 mana for a 5/5 beast with... Is it vanishing or fading? I think it's vanishing... No, it's fading 3. Right? It's whatever. You get it for 4 turns total. I'm going to say fading 3. And... not hexproof, Shroud.
Yes. I was waiting. I
The
was
pause
like,
was a hint. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah. I got stuck on the part I couldn't remember, but I
You
did
are
remember it
correct.
had Shroud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lash,
Also, I am cheating this pack. Like, this is insane luck I am getting.
Lash Knife.
Okay. It's not an artifact that has pay 1 and tap to deal 1 damage to target opponent, I don't think.
Sure ain't.
So I want to say it's like a green wall. I'm going to say it's a 1 generic and 1 green for a 1/3 wall with first strike. That's my guess. Ben? Ben, you have something?
No.
No? Okay, what is it?
You got a fraction of that correct.
Okay.
So it's 1 and a white for a creature enchantment.
Oh.
The creature has first strike.
Oh.
If you control a planes, you may tap an untapped creature you control instead of paying its mana cost. That's a weird card.
Come on, that's
Wow.
more lash than knife.
Definitely is.
Weirdly, there's one other there's the lash knife barrier
Oh,
from,
wow. The Lash
from
Knife
Planar
shows up
Chaos.
Neat.
again. Huh.
They liked it so much they brought it back.
Gave it Parente art the second time. Yeah. Okay.
Fog Patch.
Oh, this is a real card too. It's 1 green. Oh no. Okay. I want to say 2 generic and a green for instant. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. And no, it's not just Tangle. Does it have kicker or buyback? Can I ask for that hint? I want to say buyback, sacrifice.
It does not.
Does not have kicker
No.
or buyback?
No.
Okay. So 2 generic and a green for prevent all combat damage dealt this turn, and none of the creatures untap. I'm gonna guess it's just a Tangle. No, it's 3 mana. It's Tangle, but just for your opponent's creatures. Okay, go ahead.
Incorrect. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
It's weird as hell.
1 in a green, all attacking creatures become blocked.
Oh, is it
I
that
believe.
one?
Right? Or attacking creatures they control become blocked?
And that's
And then there's more? Or
Well,
what?
there's
that's
rules
That's
text.
not even all of it. So, okay, 1 in a green instant. Attacking creatures become
And
blocked.
do they lose trample?
Reminder text, this spell works on unblockable creatures.
Okay.
And you may only play it during the declare blocker's step.
Okay.
right.
That's
Nice.
I see.
super weird.
Sweet Rebecca Gay art.
Yeah, it's great art, but yeah.
Okay.
When
Darn
you
it.
need to add one more card to the set and you don't want to reprint Fog.
Yeah, fog
All right.
patch. Yeah.
All right. That one slipped away from me. All right.
Wrathy Intimidator. Jesus, this ugly son of a...
So let's go with, yeah, I don't know this one, but let's say it's a 1/1 for 1 and a black with fear.
What? It does actually have fear, because it doesn't have fear, but it does have can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and black creatures.
Weird.
So
Okay.
which is fear.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then did I get anything else right?
No,
Okay.
it's 1 black for a 2/1 mercenary with that, and then also
The mercenary
2
ability?
and
Yeah.
tap and look for a mercenary
Oh,
with converted mana
wow.
cost 2 or less.
That
yeah.
is ugly.
Give it to us, Mike Plug.
Yeah, that's
I'm intimidated.
Deeply unpleasant gentleman.
All right.
Phyrexian Driver.
Oh, I should get this one. I've seen this
When
before.
when your Uber
Hey, I'm
rolls up.
outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, 2 generic and 1 black for a 2/1 with pay 2 and tap it, and no, I can't remember that part at all. Target creature can't block. That's my guess.
It is 2 and a black. It's a 1/1 mercenary. ETB. All other mercenaries get +1/+1 until end of turn.
Right.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Big shoulders.
Power suit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Air Bladder.
Okay. Artifact, 2 to cast, and tap it to give target creature flying until end of turn. No,
wanna-
that would
no.
actually be good.
wanna
Maybe
give
it's
it a
4
shot?
to cast. What do you think?
Do I want to give a shot at Air,
Air
Bladder?
Do you need
you
some
wanna
air bladder
take
in your life?
Nope. I'm you know what?
All
I'm
right.
good.
Single blue mana.
Okay.
Creature enchantment. The creature has flying and can only block creatures with flying.
of
and that
course.
art's gross.
Because you gotta go. You go up and you stay up. Of
Yeah.
course.
That's
of course.
just a normal eagle. There's just a
It's just
normal,
a normal
eagle.
eagle with a horrible thing attached to
Yeah.
him. Next up is Carrion Wall.
I don't have this one either. Okay, it's 2 generic and a black for a 1/3 with black regenerates, and you sacrifice it to destroy target creature with flying.
No.
Okay.
Sorry. You're close on a couple different
Okay.
axes there.
All right.
1 black for a 3/2 wall. 1 and a black regenerated.
Oh, I was really close. Okay.
Is it? Is that a zombie wall now?
Yeah,
Probably.
probably. It's an 8th edition.
Or skeleton wall, maybe.
Yeah. It should be. Looks
Wall
like
of,
it should be
I
skeletons.
just described the card I read was just wall of
This
bones.
is- this-
I just
yeah.
guessed wall of bones.
This is more bones than wall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. You could,
I threw plummet on wall of bones.
I feel
'cause
like
I'm
if
like,
you
wait,
got-
no, I just guessed wall of bones.
I feel like if you got a run up, you could
gotta
get
make
past this.
I've got to make this wall of bones better.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, it is Just
just
a
a wall.
creature wall.
All right.
Huh. Okay.
Stronghold Zeppelin.
I still don't have this one. Okay, so which stronghold are they talking about at the time?
I'll give you the creature type.
Sure.
Ship.
Great.
I'm
Great.
sure that's been
Super.
Maybe it hasn't been.
Well, they added
Oracle.
Zeppelin and the Great Creature.
Did they really?
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
It's actually a blimp now.
4 and X to cast, and enters with X +1/+1 counters, and has flying, and X cannot be greater than the number of white and green creatures your opponents control. That's my guess.
Is that a real card?
No.
Okay.
Two blue, 3/3 can only block creatures with flying, and it has flying.
That's correct. Yes.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Nice work, Arnie Swickle. Sweekle?
And as I'm sure is obvious, it has been oracled to be a human.
Oh. What? Is it still a ship also? No,
Nope.
probably not. Ship's not a creature type still.
No, they are.
The pirates are
it's
humans
like Reef
too now,
Pirates
right?
got
Yeah,
turned
all the
into a
pirates
human as
are
well.
people now.
the Goblin Battle
All right.
Squadron,
Yeah.
which is also just a flying ship.
That one I know.
Yeah.
It's flying Keldon Warlord. Yeah.
Yeah.
For 3 and 2 red.
Noble Stand.
Oh. Terramander says trans rights. And I have no idea.
I'll tell you
Is it
the-
one white to cast?
I'll tell you the artist. It's Greg and Tom Hildebrandt, known
nice.
better by his real name, Tim Hildebrandt.
Tom versus Tim.
Ah.
Yeah, sorry,
we
Tim.
called him Tom earlier.
Sorry, Tim. Yeah, it's 1 and a green. Target creature gets +3/+3, and reach until end of turn. Untap it.
You know what I like about your guesses is that you're so confident. Like, you
Thanks.
sound really sure of all of your guesses. Whether,
Oh yeah,
whether
I'm ready to
there's-
print the card that I'm
I
guessing.
can't tell like from the ones that you're dead ass correct on and the ones that you're just naming a different card, like when it was like Wall of Bones or whatever.
Right, Graham, not a bullshitter.
This is 4 and a white for an enchantment. Whenever a creature you control blocks, you gain 2 life.
Cool.
What is that beast?
We don't want to know. We just want to kill it, right? Are they even trying to kill it, or are they just trying to harness all the
think they're just
volcanic
putting-
power coming out of it?
I can't tell. It's what the
Who's doing the noble standing here?
for Greg and Tim Hildebrandt. This is not
this is
not their best.
Very
work.
out of character.
Yeah. All right.
Apparently, we were sorry we got your name wrong, and now also we want to trash your art.
And finally, Rising Waters.
Oh, this is a real card. Hopefully, I can remember it. It's 3 generic and 1 blue. Lands don't untap during each player's untap step. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may untap 2 lands. Oh, that's not right, is it? I've almost put Rising Waters in a deck.
You're very close.
I know, yeah, it's something like this. So it controls whether or not you can untap lands or untap all your permanents. And then that gives you some way to control it. No, I can't remember. That's fine. That's my guess. Maybe I'll get half point. What is it?
3 and a blue Winter Orb.
Is it just Winter Orb?
It's just Winter Orb.
You can only untap 1 land?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Lands don't untap
It's
at the
1
beginning of
land.
each player's upkeep. That player
Although,
untaps a land.
yeah, there's a triggered ability. that
It's a
says
little
on
different
their
than Winter
upkeep.
Orb. Instead
Yeah.
of only untapping 1 land, you have a trigger that you untap 1 land.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was somehow it is worse than Winter Orb because it's 4 mana.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it also only untapped 2 lands. for me. Okay.
So you got
Okay.
4 straight up, and you were very close on Rising Waters,
And Carrion Wall.
and and you certainly named a different Magic card for Carrion Wall.
Okay.
So
All right, I guess I get-
I guess that's 5.
I have 4 question mark. All right.
Probably our last one then.
Okay. I got to try to pick something that Ben won't. Should I just do the Battle Bond back? I feel like you did a set review for Battle Bond, so maybe we remember it.
There's one pack in here that
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do very well in, but it's probably not the one you'd think.
That could. Be
I know all
anything.
the bad packs in here.
That could mean anything.
He's so next level all the way up inside my brains here. I'm
not even having to pick, and I'm being completely next level.
all right.
Yeah.
I have a gut feeling that this is going to go well for me.
Dark Ascension.
Oh god.
Was this
Yeah, that's the one I'm more worried about than anything.
awesome?
I
All
did a
right.
lot of Dark Ascension drafts, and Benjamin wasn't at any of them.
I am one of the few that I don't particularly like Innistrad block or even triple Innistrad, so I just kind of.
So this was given to us by Ryan P at PAX East 2018. So this one's been kicking around for a little while. And let's see how you do with the Dark Ascension, the sequel to Innistrad. Except I guess not the sequel, the part 2 of Innistrad, whatever. Anyway, Russet Wolves.
Oh, Potato Wolves.
Potato.
Where the hell have you been? 3 in a red for a 3/3. It's just a hill giant.
Yeah.
I
red for a 3/3.
This one I know
Vanilla.
because of Potato Wolves and having drawn them with little hats and sacks of potatoes.
Black Cat.
1 in a black, 1/1 creature, zombie cat. When it dies, each opponent discards a card at random.
Correct.
It might be target opponent, yeah. It wouldn't be each, it'd be my Shirei deck, but that's a different
2 for 2, but they're both meme cards so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shriekgeist.
1 in a blue for a 1/1 spirit when flying. When it deals combat damage to an opponent, they mill the top 2 cards.
That's correct.
Wow.
I love this Rainbow
Why were
Swan
you
window.
worried?
I thought because I thought I'm going to get them mixed up with other like Eldritch Moon cards and Innistrad and
Burden of Guilt.
see. This is why I'm worried. Burden of Guilt. 1 white enchantment with like an activated ability for a colorless to tap the enchanted creature.
That's correct. Good job. Okay. You might not... This is a tricky one. Faithless Looting.
Oh God. Oh.
Think hard.
Okay, so 5.
Dak Faden is in the art.
It's 5,
Is
and
he
then
really?
2.
No.
Okay.
2 hybrid blue, 2 hybrid black green. It's a risen.
Don't forget the alternate cost.
1 red sorcery. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Flashback 2 in a red.
Correct. The card we lovingly refer to as Get the Boys. Gather the Townsfolk.
1 in a white sorcery. You make 2, create 2 1/1 white human tokens, and then it has Fateful Hour. You make, if you have 5 or less life, you make 5 instead.
Nailed it.
Are they soldiers or humans?
They're
They're just
humans.
humans.
Oh, yeah, you
good.
nailed it. Falconwrath Torturer. I think this will be the trickiest one so far.
3 and a black for a 2/1. It's a vampire. 3 and a black for a 2/1 flying that has, when it deals combat damage to an opponent, you put a 1/1 counter on it.
May I?
Yes, you may.
2 and 2 red for no. 1 and 1 red for a 1/1 with that ability, and also pay 2 and a red for sacrifice creature, put a +1/+1 counter on this.
But you're both incorrect.
I think
Great.
That's an AVR one, isn't it? That's
You're,
the
you're
AVR
both,
maybe,
uncommon.
you're
maybe,
both,
okay.
you're both close on in different ways.
It's
All right.
the black one, right?
Yeah,
it's 3. It's got the pits kind of art to it.
It's 2 and a black
yeah,
for a 2/1. Doesn't have flying.
yeah.
Sack a creature. Give it flying.
Oh, this
If
one.
if the creature was a human,
Put a
it gets a
+1/+1
plus
Okay,
counter.
okay,
on
never
it.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't even.
I'm
the pits
thinking
one.
of the AVR dude with the guns when I heard
the
torturer.
Falconwrath Exterminator.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hey,
Falconwrath Torturer likes torturing so much, when he kills somebody, he flies.
yes.
That's pretty amazing.
Heavy Mattock.
It's an equipment.
Yeah.
It's not a good equipment, I don't think.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is it just like a 2-mana Leonin Scimitar? 2 mana, artifact, equipment. Pay 1, equip creature gets +1/+1.
I'll guess 2 if that's wrong.
That is wrong.
Is it 3 mana and then like 4 to equip, and equipped creature gets like +4/+2 and doesn't untap?
You're close with the mana cost. It's 3 mana, 2 to equip. The equipped creature gets +1/+1.
Oh,
And then remember equipment in this block. If the equipped creature is a human. It gets
Oh.
another +1/+1.
okay.
Because this is all about
Oh,
the
it's the
that one.
axe.
It's the
Okay.
people fighting. But no, it's a mattock. It says right there.
Yes.
It's heavy.
Okay, well there aren't any potatoes in potato wolves, but you're not going to tell me that's not potato wolves.
Next up, Young Wolf.
This video is just littered with YJ-isms. One green for a 1/1 Undying.
That's correct.
right.
Young Money, Young Wolf.
Young wolf.
Drog Skull Captain.
Oh.
One blue and a white for a 2/2 spirit with flying that says other spirits you control get +1/+1 and have hexproof.
Yep.
Wow. Technically a spirit soldier.
This
but
one's a modern staple.
Obviously you get that.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously you get that.
I didn't know we were into the uncommons yet.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
yeah,
okay.
right. Because there's like there's other stuff.
There's a
So-
nine uncommons and a flip card, right? Transform card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avison's collar, the symbol of her church.
The symbol of her church.
The symbol of her
there's
church.
oh god, I think I've memed this card so much I don't know what it does.
You just keep referencing it because of ancient.
It's
grudge.
yep, the symbol of her church.
Yeah.
So I think it's 1 mana artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0, and then if the equipped creature, when the equipped creature dies, if it was a human, you create a 1/1 flying spirit. It might be 2 mana to play. I think it's 2 mana to play, 1 to equip, +1/+0,
I think it's
and then the spirit.
1 to equip and 2 mana, 1 to cast and 2 mana to equip. And I thought you get the spirit even if it wasn't human?
I'm pretty sure you
Only
get it
when it's
only
human?
When it's human.
Okay.
It's Nelson is correct in that it is 1 to play and 2 to equip. And you're correct in that it gets +1/+0, and when the creature dies, if it was a human, you get a 1/1 spirit.
Does it get first strike?
The equipped creature also gets vigilance.
Oh, vigilance.
but
Okay.
you're going to get the point for that because yeah. The next up is Immerwolf.
Another lord. 1 red and a green for a 2/2 werewolf with Intimidate. Other werewolf creatures you control get +1/+1 and Intimidate.
May I?
You may.
Are you done?
Trample? I would like to. Well, now I know I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
Am I not wrong?
You're not wrong.
It's 3 mana 2/2
okay,
wolf
go ahead.
orc. Oh, wolves and werewolves.
Wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1.
+1.
I don't know about the Intimidate. I don't remember any of that. So if you're right on that, that's fine. And then werewolves you control can't transform.
Close, but no.
Oh, really?
So one red green 2/2 Intimidate.
Yeah.
That's correct. Other wolf and werewolf creatures you control get +1/+1.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Non-human werewolves you control can't transform. Sorry, yes.
Non-human
that is
werewolves
correct.
you
Yeah.
control can't
Non-human
transform.
so it has
Right.
Intimidate, doesn't give. Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
give Intimidate.
I
It does
see.
Intimidate and it's 2 colors. It's pretty
That's
weak.
not. Yeah.
See if you can
But
figure
the other
out,
2 abilities are great.
See if you can figure out this rare. It's Hellrider.
Hellreezy.
Yeah.
2 red for a 3/3. Whenever a creature you control, do you want to give the errated version? Because now it triggers off of planeswalkers, I believe. Whenever a creature you control attacks a player or a planeswalker, deals 1 damage to that player or the defending planeswalker. It's a 3/3. It's got haste.
There you go.
Yeah.
You had not mentioned haste up until that moment,
no,
but yes.
Thought you were
this
gonna
thing
give me
has
a creature
haste.
type, too.
I've died to this infinite number of times.
Kills people.
It's actually whenever a creature you control attacks, Hellrider deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker it's attacking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's attacking now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if
okay.
you attack the player, you can't hit the planeswalker.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All
Well,
right,
you
cool.
used to, because when it was printed, it was the old redirection rule, so you could just attack however you wanted, and then also do whatever you wanted with the pings.
Yeah.
So it's gotten a little worse. Yeah.
So that was the rare, but of course there is one more card, the Scorned Villager.
1 and a green for a 1/1 that taps to add a green, then has werewolf text. If no spells were played this turn, flip it on the next upkeep or the werewolf text. It's got werewolf text. And then it becomes a 2/2 that has vigilance and taps to add green. I forget its flip name.
I was going to ask
then it
if, you
has
remember
other werewolf
if
text.
you remember the flip name. That is correct. It's the Scorn Villager. You got all of that correct.
Is
And
it-
it turns into the what?
I'm just trying to think. Oh, never mind.
Let's see.
Never mind.
The Moon-Scarred Werewolf.
Ah, okay.
All right.
I feel like the gather the townsfolk, maybe whoever gathered the townsfolk scorned this particular villager, and so then they came back as a werewolf. Which, by the way, if someone's like, quickly gather the townsfolk, we're being attacked, and they come back with 2 people,
Yeah. So that was like 12 points.
go back and
Well
do
done,
it
Benjamin.
again.
Well done. Benjamin takes this round of 2 versus 2 packs. Now, of the remaining 6, I really want to know which one you were the most afraid of. For me, it's Torment. I know some cards from Invasion, although I've never drafted either of these sets.
I thought it was going to be Dark Ascension.
Oh, good.
and
I did read that right? Yeah.
Yeah. If
Okay.
not Dark Ascension, I also thought Invasion.
Okay, yeah, just so it's so hard to get a
it's just
draft
like
of
the
these
weird
sets. It's like
common-
occasional at
Yeah.
GPs, but
But like,
So
I
rare.
started on Torment and like Saviors maybe, but like I don't know. I've revisited Saviors cards.
I thought you were gonna be okay with Saviors. So when you said not the one you think, I was like, oh, maybe Saviors will be hard for him. Saviors would be kind of hard for me, but I drafted it a few times.
Yeah,
so
I
you know
figured.
that-
I figured you'd pick these
Right.
two, so
I
Saviors
think,
and Torment.
I think I could get 15 on Time Spiral.
Yeah.
I drafted a lot.
Well, we'll have to
Wasn't
find
touching
it. We'll definitely have to do this again because this was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. So yeah, that's going to do it for this week and this competition of stump the Wheeler and the Nelson. So thank you all for joining us on Tap Tap Conceit. A reminder that Tap Tap Conceit is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/LRR. They're great. They have a new button. You should ask them for it. You say Loading Ready Run sent me button, please, in the comment when you place an order. And the show is brought to you by you. Everything we do is brought to you by you, either by supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/LoadingReadyRun or here on YouTube by joining as a member.
You did it.
Yeah. So until next time, I'm Graham. That's Nelson. That's Ben Wheeler. And we will talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.